During the darkest nights of war, soldiers had to rely on more than just courage. They needed innovation. Today, we're going to uncover one of the most overlooked wartime discoveries, the rust and vinegar light hack. This was a power source soldiers used when batteries were scarce, and surprisingly, it still works. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to After the Sirens and leave a comment below if you've experimented with any historical survival techniques yourself. This guide is designed to be practical and historically accurate, offering value to serious history buffs and survival enthusiasts alike. During the early and mid-20th century, armies faced constant challenges supplying troops with electricity in the field. Conventional batteries were heavy, expensive, and often unavailable in remote or combat areas. Soldiers discovered that by combining rusty iron with vinegar, they could create a chemical reaction that generated a small but reliable electrical current. This current could power rudimentary lights, radios, and signaling devices. The method relied on the natural oxidation of iron in an acidic solution, which produces electrons, the foundation of all electrical energy. What makes this method fascinating is its simplicity. Rust and vinegar are both abundant and inexpensive. Soldiers could improvise light sources during blackout nights or while navigating trenches without alerting enemies with traditional lamps or torches. This knowledge, often passed down informally from older soldiers to younger recruits, became a crucial survival tool. At its core, the rust and vinegar hack is an application of electrochemistry. When iron rusts in an acidic environment, vinegar contains acetic acid, it releases electrons. By connecting these electrons to a small conductor, soldiers were able to complete an electrical circuit. When a light-emitting device, such as a small incandescent bulb or even a rudimentary LED in modern applications, is connected, it lights up. The beauty of this method lies in its adaptability. Any source of iron, rusted nails, scrap metal, or even shrapnel can be combined with a vinegar solution to produce electricity. Historical accounts suggest soldiers sometimes improvised by inserting metal strips into glass jars filled with vinegar, then wiring the setup to signal lamps or small lights. For history enthusiasts and survivalists, recreating this technique offers both a lesson in innovation and a functional experiment. First, gather a few pieces of iron or steel that already have surface rust. Next, prepare a container filled with plain white vinegar. Submerge the iron pieces in the vinegar, leaving room for wiring. Attach thin wires to the iron pieces, ensuring they do not touch directly, and connect the other ends to a small low-voltage light source. Within minutes, the light should glow. It is essential to handle the materials with care. While the reaction is safe, vinegar can irritate skin and eyes, and wires must be insulated properly to prevent short circuits. Using this method today demonstrates the remarkable ingenuity of soldiers who had to make do with what they had. And it also provides a sustainable emergency light source without relying on modern batteries. Despite its effectiveness, the rust and vinegar light hack faded into obscurity. The rise of compact batteries and portable generators made soldiers less dependent on improvised chemical power. Yet the underlying principles never changed. The hack illustrates how understanding chemistry and resourcefulness can replace expensive or unavailable technology. For historians, This is a reminder that not all survival tools were mechanical or electrical. Some were purely chemical and required knowledge, observation, and creativity. Even today, the Rust and Vinegar light hack has practical applications. Survivalists can use it for emergency lighting when camping or during power outages. Preppers can store small amounts of iron and vinegar as part of a contingency plan, knowing that this simple reaction will provide light when other options fail. Historical reenactors can demonstrate this method as a living piece of military history, showing how soldiers innovated on the battlefield. Understanding this hack also deepens appreciation for military ingenuity. Soldiers who improvised with rust, vinegar, and scraps of metal exemplified resilience and problem-solving under extreme pressure. Recreating the process today is not just a technical exercise. It is a tribute to their resourcefulness and a practical lesson in sustainable, low-tech energy solutions. The Rust and Vinegar light hack is more than a historical curiosity. It is a testament to human ingenuity, combining chemistry, necessity, and creativity. By learning how soldiers generated light from nothing more than rust and vinegar, we gain insight into wartime problem-solving and discover a tool that can still be applied today. If you found this exploration valuable, don't forget to subscribe to After the Sirens for more in-depth historical guides, and leave a comment sharing your experiments or thoughts on forgotten survival techniques. Share this video with fellow history buffs and survivalists so the ingenuity of past generations can continue to illuminate the present.